Okay, I think we're going here. Um, I just wanted to do a quick video here today. Unfortunately, we're not going to be doing the things that I had hoped we were going to do today. And instead, I wanted to give everyone a quick update about like what's going on and what I hope's going to be going on the channel in the future. Uh, I've been I've mentioned this before, but I'm schizophrenic, and I'm the kind of person like I don't think you should let your struggles and the hurdles you face in life kind of define you as a person. But sometimes there are just like inescapable realities about the circumstances and stuff we find ourselves in, and I think it's important to kind of acknowledge those realities and embrace them and try to work within the parameters of those like hurdles and stuff that we face, and try to make lemonade, as they say. Uh, but I've been devoting a lot of time to YouTube lately, and I love doing it. I love spending time streaming. I love interacting with people. I think it's good for me. I think it's like helpful to some of the people who are new to 3D printing and stuff. Uh, but and again, I apologize if I'm like stuttering or kind of step on my words and stuff here. But today's been about a bit of a struggle. Uh, but I need to take some time. I'm going to take today and probably some time tomorrow and try to catch up on some of the things that I've been falling behind on. Like, I do eBay uh, more or less for a living, and I've really been neglecting that. And I need to catch back up because I do have like financial obligations and stuff. And I love doing YouTube, but it doesn't make me any money at this point. So I kind of need to like uh, approach it realistically. In addition to that, I'm kind of an unreliable person, and a lot of that again is due to the realities of my existence. So I don't want to burn out on YouTube. I don't want to put myself in a position where like I can't continue to do something like this that I enjoy doing. So I lost my train of thought there. Uh, I need to catch up a little bit. Like I said, we're not going to be doing the things today that I had hoped we were going to do. We had talked about doing the LCD mods and some stuff like that. Uh, I did get it. You see me playing with them here. I did get the silicone hot end covers from E3D. I want to do a video on those because I think they're pretty cool. Uh, I will be streaming. I don't want anybody to like think I'm going to like stop or anything here. Tomorrow, one of the things that I've wanted to do that that's been like kind of falling between the cracks is the official review on the Prusa MK2. And I think tomorrow I'm going to. I don't want to do that as a live stream, the actual like review itself. I'd like it to be a kind of normal video that's recorded and edited and all that good stuff. But I think I'm gonna, since I'm not really gonna stream today, I think we're gonna do kind of like a casual stream tomorrow, and I'll just stream the entire process of recording that because I've gotten a lot of questions about like how the production process and stuff works, and like how I do things. Because nobody on this channel really has said or has seen any like normal videos from me. It's all been live streamed, so I think that'll be interesting for some people because that'll all be shot. I don't know if you can see it here. That'll all be shot with like a normal camera, and I'll probably even do some of the editing and stuff live because I get a lot of questions about that stuff. But like I was saying, I just need to catch up on some things. I think I need to come up with a schedule that's more realistic for me and my circumstances. I've been trying to stream what it's roughly 3 times a week, which I know to a lot of people wouldn't be a lot, but to me it gets overwhelming. Like today, I woke up and I just haven't had time to prepare for the LCD stuff. Like I need to do some research on how to edit the firmware, which I don't think is all that hard, but I just want to be prepared. And I woke up this morning, I was really stressed out, just was unprepared, and I don't want to put myself in that situation because, like I said, I really do like doing this, and when I get in like a situation like that, like it really turns me off. I don't feel like doing things. Uh, but like I was saying, I forget what I was saying. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm kind of like flustered today, or kind of like not in a good rhythm. But I really do like streaming. I like being able to interact with people. I like it not being that like normal kind of uh, like pre-recorded videos are good, but at the same time, like there's a huge disconnect between uh, the audience and the person making them because there's no like feedback. Like you kind of like put out a finished product and then people give you feedback on that. And I do like the real time interaction and stuff. Like this, there's a bunch of guys in chat already. Hello, everybody in chat. I do love that, and I want to keep doing that up. So, uh, yeah, like someone brought it up already. I wanted to do a Google Hangout today, but it's just not going to happen. I'm not really like in the right mood or state of mind for that. Even though I think it would be fun, I think it is great. But what I'd like to do is, I said I'm going to try to catch up on things this week and kind of like set myself up for success next week. So hopefully we can do that if anybody's interested Wednesday during the kind of like chill day stream kind of thing. Uh, and I'd like to do I'm gonna do have everything ready for the giveaway on Wednesday because I do have a fair amount of stuff to give away, and I'd like to kind of give back to the people who take the time to subscribe and stuff. So I'd like to do that, and I'm going to catch up. I know there's all kinds of things that I said I would have linked in videos and stuff, and I haven't had the time to like go back and edit them and get everything set up. Uh, so I'm going to do that. Like in this video, I'm finally going to put all my like I said, I got a PO box and all kinds of social media and stuff that I do want to do. I love interacting with people. I just haven't had time to like sit down and get stuff sorted out. Anybody that well, everybody has real life obligations and stuff, so everybody understands to a certain extent. But yeah, I feel disappointed. Like I do feel like I'm letting people down, like not doing things that I say I'm going to do. But I have a serious I always kind of like I know it sounds funny to say that. I always act like I'm a normal person when I'm like planning things and like setting things up for the future, and then the time comes and reality kind of sets in, and I just can't like maintain a lot of the obligations and stuff I like tend to make. So I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be more realistic about things here on the channel and stuff. Because like I said, I do want to maintain uh, I do want to keep doing things. I really do enjoy doing it. So like I said, I'm just going to try to be a little more realistic. I'm always going to stream at least one day a week. And then I'd like to do at least one kind of normal video every week because I like the streams, but at the same time, when we do when I do have useful information, sometimes it's buried in a stream that's an hour and a half long, and I know that's not a format that a lot of people like have time to sit through. So, uh, I think there is a lot of advantage to having like normal videos. You know, some people it's kind of a necessity to have information in a 10-minute video instead of like an hour. Uh, I mean, some of the videos, like I think the one stream I did was like 5 hours, and I know there's people that eat that up. Like I like that kind of stuff, but at the same time, I know there's a huge portion of the audience that doesn't really have the time to sit and watch something like that. Especially if it's me. There's a there's a million people out there that are more interesting than me. I mean, even I would rather watch other people than me. So like, I totally get that. Uh, but I had some notes here. I think I covered everything. Uh, I think the root of a lot of my problems is that I have a really addictive personality, and it's because I've liked doing YouTube the way I do it that it actually has become a problem because I just want to do it all the time, and I can't really maintain that. Uh, so, like I said, I just need to come up with like a more realistic schedule slash format, and I'm gonna try to start implementing that next week. So hopefully I see you guys in chat. Hopefully everybody like stays on board and is okay with that. It's not going to be a massive change. Like I said, I'd like to stream at least one day a week and probably do like a normal video a week. And it was just like thinking about streaming the production process of the Prusa review because I'd like that to be a really nice video that has really good production quality and stuff. I think a lot of you guys would probably be interested in that. So, I mean, maybe that'll become a new thing in the future. Uh, I might even start like a second channel where I stream the production process, and that way I can kind of keep this channel clean without like a bunch of like weird random videos and stuff. Because I had intended this channel to be kind of like an amalgamation of a bunch of my hobbies and stuff, but depending on how it goes, like I will have to maybe get some feedback from people, but I think I think it's better for the channel in the long run if I kind of keep it focused on 3D printing because that is what brought everybody here in the first place. So we'll have to see. Uh, but like I said, I'm going to be doing like personal stuff today, so I won't really be on much. I think maybe later I'll stream, but if I do, it won't be like 3D printing stuff. Like maybe it'll be some gaming or something. But yeah, I see you guys talking in chat here. I shouldn't even have a schedule. Like ideally, that's what works best for me. I mean, I've talked a little bit about why I don't have a normal 9 to 5, and that is the main reason. Is I can't maintain schedules. I can talk about it and it sounds great, but like I said, there's just like certain realities about my life and the way I am as a person that kind of like keeps me from doing that reliably. So, I'm going to be like more mindful of that and try to act more I don't know the word. I'm just reading chat here. Yeah, I do appreciate, like, I already see some of the regulars, I should call it, but I really do appreciate you guys being supportive and stuff. That does help a lot. And a lot of you guys are the reason that I enjoy doing this so much. Uh, I'm saying like every other sentence here. But I'm a homebody, so the internet has always been a huge part of my life, and it's always been the primary way that I interact with people, and some of you might be the same. So interacting with cool people is good. I like it. It's a good thing. But like I said, I don't think as a human being you should let your problems and the troubles you face like define you as a person. I mean, everybody probably has somebody in their life that kind of wears their problems on their sleeve, and I hate those people. Like I mean, you shouldn't hate people, but I really do hate those people. Like you don't need to make your problems everybody else's problems. But like I said, sometimes there are just like realities that you can't ignore, and I'm like kind of having some of those shoved in my face the last few days. So I just wanna be more realistic about things. But I do. Aaron's pointing out that the Google Hangouts don't require video, but I don't really care what format it is. I'll participate either way. Like I said, I like the idea of having a community, and I'm nobody. I don't. I already. It's already quite obvious that some of you guys know a lot more about 3D printing than I do. So I'll probably learn more from you than you will from me. So, but yeah, I'll have to come and check it out. Like I said, today's not a good day. If you can hear the way I'm kind of like struggling to speak, it might be obvious to some, but Chris says Aaron is the master. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. Uh, but no, there's just going to be some minor changes to the channel and stuff here in the future. Like I don't think my thumbnails are bad, but I would like to spend a little bit more time on things. I do like to have things like polished and looking nice. And I've been kind of like sticking with the same templates. Again, just out of necessity because I haven't had time to mess with it. And it's all this stuff's just like in the back of my mind. Like I know there's all kinds of videos that I said I would have things linked and I don't because I haven't went back to do it and I need to do that. I don't want to be one of those like channels where everything's just like empty promises and stuff. But yeah, hello everybody in chat. Hello to the new people. Hello to the old people. But no, luckily I had a good day yesterday on eBay. That was kind of a relief. I listed like it wasn't a lot. I listed like 8 things and they all sold within like 6 hours. So that was that was a huge relief. But I have some prints I have to catch up on. I still would like to do. I haven't got to like mess with some of the filaments I got in the maker box, except for the red one that we did on stream. But I'd like to do that. I'd like to do again. I think those would be best as like actual little videos if I'm going to do a filament review instead of doing like this, where I anticipate jumping on for 5 minutes and we're 15 minutes in already, and being able to edit the video kind of helps that stuff a lot. How many Gojira shirts do you have? This is the same one, unfortunately. Like I said, I didn't sleep that well, and I woke up and I was all stressed out, so I helped my wife get to work and my daughter and stuff sorted out. And just kind of threw the same clothes on. It's one of those days. But yeah, I'm not gonna linger here too long. If you can also hear, I don't know if I'm sick or if it's just like it's funny how like being depressed can make you feel sick sometimes physically. But I will be back tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna film the actual like formal review of the i3 tomorrow, and I'll stream that whole process because the production stuff has always been interesting to me. It's kind of like why I have all the shit that I have. I like making stuff. It's why I have a camera that's like way more of a camera than I'll ever need, because that stuff interests me. But yeah, thanks for being supportive, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thanks to everybody who subbed. Again, couldn't appreciate it more. And I want to continue to make content that's worth you guys sitting and watching. I don't want to just like show up and be unprepared and kind of just like floundering through things like some of the streams have been the last few times. But Spike said, "Don't be depressed. You have an MK2." That's true. It's like I said, the more I see other people using their printers on the internet, the more I'm glad I don't own those printers. Like I really am glad to have an MK2, and that's one of the reasons I want to get the review out there. I really do enjoy the machine, and I want to kind of like formalize that in a video and let everybody know like what my experiences have been like. But yeah, thanks for everybody for stopping by. Like it blows my mind. We've within a few minutes here, like there was 20 people in chat, so I definitely feel the support. Like I do appreciate it, like I said. But yeah, today unfortunately isn't going to be as productive of a day as I had hoped. But like I said, I'll probably get back on in a couple hours, and if I had to guess, I'll probably be just streaming some like old PC games as like a I don't know, as a distraction from life instead of like worrying about like getting stuff done. I'm gonna pop my little silicone heat end covers on though, and I got 6. I have 3 sitting here, but I got 6, so I'm probably gonna give some of them away because I think they are a useful upgrade. I haven't done. I think I've probably run the equivalent of like a roll and a half of filament through my machine, and my hot end's already all dirty and stuff. So, but yeah, just a quick update. We're at like almost 19 minutes, so I'll try to cut this off by 20. But in this video, I'll get all that contact info up. I'll get my social media and stuff up, because that is a more convenient way to communicate with people than just through the Facebook group and stuff. Because some of those communications get kind of like lost in the pile of posts and stuff that happen in some of those groups. And I'm kind of new to Instagram, but I am also like an amateur photographer. And I had done some of that stuff with the NES and Sega and stuff. I like taking really high quality artsy bullshit photos of stuff. And I'd like to start doing some of those for the printer, because it is a sexy little printer with the orange accents and stuff. Kurt asked how are old PC games? How old are old PC games? I've been playing MechWarrior Mercenaries. I mean, that's not the oldest, but probably one of the oldest games I play on a regular basis is Daggerfall from the Elder Scrolls series. That's like 96, I think. And I know that's not super old. I know there's people that play older games than that, but yeah, I'm an old school computer nerd. And I'd like to play Morrowind again in the future. I did get it set up recently, but yeah, I love old computer games. I know you don't see any of that stuff here, but over in the nerd corner, if you saw that in the Maker Box set, I do have some of that stuff on display. Like I have some of uh, the old holographic Daggerfall boxes and a couple of the old Apogee game boxes and stuff. I've been trying to collect some of that stuff, but yeah, like I said, I'm not going to linger here too long. Keep an eye out. I'll probably jump on later today after I get a few hours of stuff done to just kind of like chill out, maybe hang out a little bit. But uh, again, thanks everybody for the support. Thanks for showing up. That's always like the best kind of support. But I'll see you on the future. Hopefully we get a system or a schedule or whatever you want to call it sorted out to keep the channel going, keep things fresh, keep it from feeling like laborious to anybody. Because like I said, I want to show up and be happy. I feel like kind of like a downer today, which I hate, but we'll try to get things worked out in the future. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere, and hopefully everything goes well. But but thanks again, everybody. I'm gonna cut it off. Like I said, check back. I'll have all the social media usual bullshit in the description of this video, and like Aaron and Chris and some of you guys, I'll get in touch with you for the Google Hangout and stuff, and we'll try to do that. If not before then, like you said, if you guys have like an ongoing thing, maybe I'll just pop in at some point. And if not, we'll do like a formal one on Wednesday maybe during the kind of hangout stream. But yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Thanks for showing up and keep an eye out. We'll keep things going on here. All right, see ya.